What's going on, good people? Welcome to Camille St, episode number 41, baby! Woo! You guys, this is episode number 41 for you, from me to you, bringing you some inspiration, baby. And when I tell you guys, I am so in love with myself. And you should be too, okay? Because that's what today's episode is about. Living in love with yourself. Come on now, we need some cheers for that. Living in love with yourself. We're going to say it again. Living in love with yourself. And y'all ain't started the timer yet, but it's okay. We're going to keep it going. Yes, you guys, so many times we're living for the love of someone else, and we forget that we need to stay in love with self. You heard me. So many times we fall in love with someone who we think is our twin flame, or someone who is our soulmate, or just falling in love, right? With life in general. But we forget sometimes to fall in love with ourselves, okay? And we, my friends, should be falling in love with ourselves every single day. Every single day. Because there's going to be a different version of you every day. I will say to you guys, I continuously say it all the time, change is the only thing that is constant. So you will be constantly changing whether you think you're changing or not. Whether you see the change in you or not, there is something about you that is changing. And you've got to make sure that you constantly stay in love with yourself through each and every change. There's going to always be some ups, there's going to always be some downs, but as long as you stay in love with yourself, you will continue to smile. Okay? Because we've got to make sure that at the end of the day, through whatever changes we go through or whatever changes we're dealing with, that we make sure we keep focus. So many times we can lose focus. And I'm going to tell y'all, I have lost focus so many times. And right now, I am in a very uncomfortable position. You know, and God keeps telling me that I need to make sure that I get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Because so many times we want to put things in place. We want to make sure that this is working, that is working, and we've got this going and we got that going. Because we've got so many things on the outside of us that's going to be there, that we're going to have to pay, like rent, like bills, like our car insurance, like your office rent, just everything. Because I know you guys probably forget, I got an office, I have a business, and I am so thankful that this whole entire year, pretty much I have been without a job, pretty much this whole entire year, and I've been looking, but hey, this whole entire year, I have been able to sustain. And I've been in so many ups and so many downs, and right now I am in the most uncomfortable position that I have ever been in. Like literally, I have been in so many different positions in life, you know, because like I said, we're always changing. But this one right now is the most uncomfortable I have ever been. And Spirit keeps telling me that once you get comfortable in the uncomfortable, you will see the power in what you can achieve because you are in an uncomfortable state. Yay! Y'all better hear me. Y'all better say it loud for the people in the back. Spirit keeps telling me that it's time to be comfortable in the uncomfortable, because then that's when you can see how powerful you truly are. And you can fix, you can rearrange, and you can sustain. You can come up with ideas, and you can think of ways to get you where you want to be. And see, when you get in that uncomfortable state, you tend to forget about what you have. You tend to forget about what you've accomplished thus far. And you tend to forget that where the hell you can take yourself moving forward once you can get comfortable in the uncomfortable state that you are in. Because at the end of the day, I have a product. Me. And I also have physical products like my books. And you guys, I wrote the Book of Air months ago, probably about 2 months ago now. I need to look at the date. Here, let me just grab it. All right, that was quick because it's right there. I wrote it in this book right here, Faith, Love, and Amazing Grace, and I date. So whenever I do write my books, I put the date that I started, so that way it lets me know, when I started. So let's look here and see. The date that I started writing the Book of Air was on, wow, you guys, yeah, it's been a month to date. October the 11th. And today is November the 10th. So it's been a month. So a month ago, I wrote the book of Air. It's my new book coming out. And I have still yet to put it in book form. And that's because I've just been so uncomfortable that I'm losing focus on what I have and what I've contributed and what I can contribute to each and every one of you. And you guys, I just want you to know that regardless of how discouraged that you get, when you have a dream and you have a focus, always come back to center. Make sure that you learn to get comfortable in the uncomfortable and live with being in love with yourself. Because once you realize the love that you have for self, you won't let nothing stop you. Nothing. You will continue to move, you will continue to push, and you will continue to strive to get your message out. Because this book is a message, you guys. It's a message. It's a message through spirit, through me, to give to each and every one of you, to help you start to see that once you live in love with yourself, the focus that you will be able to get, the knowledge that you will be able to see from within, and then the love that you can share from you to others. Because that's what we're here for, y'all. We are here to love one another. And y'all know, I know y'all heard the timer, so we are going to go ahead and read a quote from my book, Get Inspired, Stay Inspired, Start Inspiring, a book of inspirational quotes. They are on my website, clhpublishing.com, and they are only $9.99. And you know what? I'm going to create a sale. I'm going to create a sale tonight, and anyone who wants to purchase, use the code LOVE, LOVE, and you will get 30% off. We're going to just do it like that, okay? Use the code LOVE, and you will receive 30% off of anything and everything that you purchase. I got some shea butter, shenanigans, okay? Bomb sex is the bomb. It smells so good, but they all smell good, but bomb sex is my favorite. I can't even lie. But I've got my other book, The Spiritual Book of Poems to Soothe the Soul, that I co-wrote with my father. I got the journal. It's the inspirational journal for you to start writing the journey of your life down with some inspirational quotes, okay? And I will be working on the Book of Air, because at the end of the day, I have to learn to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. And when I say that, that is saying that because I'm unaware of where the next dollar is going to come from. I'm unaware of where the next bill money is going to come from. But I'm telling you that I'm keeping the faith. And I'm going to stay comfortable in the uncomfortable. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and read a quote. Oh, this is perfect. And let me show you guys the page I went to. Page 19, okay, that's the picture. Now, this, of course, is the fake butterfly, but this is definitely a real picture, okay? I took that picture on my way back right before the inspiration to write the book came, and yeah, but this is the quote I'm going to give you guys, and I'm going to leave you with this, and it's under stay inspired, and I probably need it so much too. The day you give up on yourself is the end of time. So continue to believe in yourself and determine your own end of time. You guys, thank you guys so much for your support. Please, again, if you can find it in your heart, because I do need it, I need you to please go purchase the book. Use the code LOVE and you will receive 30% off. I need to sell 1,000 books. If you know anybody who wants to spread some love through corporate, or if you know anyone who just wants to spread some love and cheer through a school, because this book is for kids, this book is for adults, this book is for old people, it's for everybody. So if you know anybody that may want to do a bulk purchase, let me know and let them know to reach out to me. They can connect with me through the website clhpublishing.com. My information is on there, my email, my phone number. So if anyone you do know that wants to make a bulk purchase of an inspirational book of quotes that is for everyone, let them know. Get inspired, stay inspired, start inspiring. It's the book. It's the book your company needs for your team. Because I'm sure your team needs some inspiration. And you need some inspiration. So head over to clhpublishing.com and order your book today. And on another note, live in love with yourself. Most importantly, because all my tarot books just fell. Live in love with yourself. Because most importantly, you have to love yourself. Because how can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? Get inspired, y'all.